Hey, what's going on? I'm Coach Tim, the founder and creator of Creative Dynamic Sports, and today we're going to go over a cool down stretch using a monster band. Whether you're outdoors doing speed and agility or indoors doing any type of sports performance activity, you want to make sure you take the opportunity to cool your body down. So we're going to go ahead and hop on the floor, and we're going to go through some different variations and ways that you can use the monster band for stretching. Okay, so what we want to do is just go ahead and lay flat on the floor. And you've got your monster band ready to go. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to start off laying flat. And we want to take our monster band and we want to wrap it around the front of our foot. Okay, so the front half of our foot, we want to make sure we put our ankle into dorsiflexion and pull that toe toward our body. Okay, now the leg that's on the ground, we want to make sure that that toe is pointed toward the sky and we've got the knees locked out. Okay, and so what we can do is go ahead and lower the leg, lean all the way back, and then just go ahead and make sure we keep the ankle in dorsiflexion, and then just go ahead and pull, hold, and breathe. And then down. Now normally when you control your breathing, you breathe in, and then exhale, should be able to reach a little bit further. And the whole time you're holding this stretch, you're making sure that the down leg, the leg that's on the floor, that toe is pointed towards your body, the ankle is dorsiflexed, okay? And you're keeping it nice and planted into the floor. All right, so we can bring this down, all right? And the next stretch that we want to go into, first of all, we want to make sure that we switch. We want to make sure we switch and hit the other leg. Make sure you get the band wrapped around the front half of the foot. Make sure the down leg is locked out. Make sure the ankle is dorsiflexed, toes pointed toward the sky. And we just want to go ahead and pull, forcing our toe toward our body, forcing our ankle into dorsiflexion. We've got that leg locked out. We can take a deep breath in and then blow it out, and we can go ahead and pull a little bit further. Okay? Now, another technique you guys can use when you're doing this hamstring stretch is you could go ahead and pull, and then you could actually resist against the band, okay? Hold, and then go ahead and pull back into your stretch. Okay, so the next stretch we're gonna go into is just gonna be a hip flexor stretch. All right, we're gonna get those rotators just a little bit. So we can lay it back. All we wanna do is take the band here and wrap it around the opposite ankle here. And we're going to place the outside hand right there on that knee. And then we're just going to lean back and push that knee outward, just like that. All right. And so we push. And so we actually have the band on the same ankle of the leg that we're actually pushing on. Okay. But it's on the opposite side of our body. Okay. So we're pushing, we're holding. And then we can also lift that opposite leg off the ground and kind of pull back and push at the same time. Okay. And relax. We can straighten it out and then pull right back into it. Hold that band, push, and hold. There we go. And so with all these stretches, you want to make sure you hit both sides. So from this side here, wrap it there, here. And so we want to make sure we pull, we got tension on the band, and press the knee outward and drive. And hold. Pick that knee up just a little bit. Hold. There you go. And press. There you go. Got a little popping going on. This stretch. There we go. And relax. All right, so the key is you want to make sure you hold each stretch for at least 15 to 20 seconds if you can. And, just do the best that you possibly can. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next stretch. Next stretch we're going to do, I'm actually going to turn. Now I'm going to face this way. We're going to hit the IT band. So what we want to do is we want to get that band directly in the middle of our foot, kind of where the crease or the arch of our shoe is, okay? And we're going to straighten the down leg out. We're going to have the heel into the ground, dorsiflex the ankle, our toes pointed toward the sky. This time we're going to grab hold with the band with the opposite hand, and we're going to allow the foot to pull across the body at a 45, and we're going to hold it there. And we're looking to feel that little tension right here through that outer leg, right through that IT band. And just go ahead and hold it You can even kind of press away from your band, but you should feel the tension as soon as you go ahead and set this up. Okay? Then you can come back, bring the leg down, up, and then over. Okay? Once again, that's going to be here, down, up, and then over. And you just want to hold. Now remember, the whole time, that down leg, the ankle's dorsiflex, and you're trying to keep that toe facing toward the sky. Okay? We don't want to let the ankles rotate. I want to try to keep them facing forward. Okay? Boom, down. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and switch. Okay? My down leg is down, heels down, toes pointed toward me, ankles dorsiflex. So we're going to go down, up, and across. There we go. Once again, we're maintaining dorsiflexion, ankles pulled here, toes pointed this way. We're good. My down leg is as straight as I possibly can have it. Ankles dorsiflex, toes toward the sky. And you just want to try to hold that. There we go. And so we'll come back over, down, up, and then back over. Okay? And then notice we want to try to keep our back flat on the floor. All right, so we can move on to the next stretch here. Next stretch that we're going to do, we're going to get into that hip and groin, okay? So what we want to do is put the band around, right around the arch of our shoe. And this time, we're just going to go ahead and swing our leg out to the side, all right? We'll swing it out to the side. Now notice we're going to take control of the band up top. And now you can actually take this opposite hand, put it right behind your head. Now you have a pull hand, all right? And you got a down leg. Here's your down leg. So heels down into the ground, lock that down leg out, dorsiflex the ankle, toe toward your body, and now you're pulling, okay? Deep breath in. You just want to hold right in there. And you want to try to keep that foot on the ground too, all right? Try to keep your body upright as well. There we go, okay? And then the way you would get yourself out of that one is to just release there and then bring yourself down and then bring yourself right back into it. Pull and then right behind your head and relax. There we go. So this may be a little bit harder with a thicker monster band, but a smaller one, you could make that one happen. Now remember to hit these stretches from both sides. So to show you the setup from the other side, we'll just go here. See? Right in the middle of our foot, here, out to the side, right around. There's my pull arm, here's my down leg, there, and here we go. There we go. Control, release. You can go up or you can stay down and then back out to the side. Pull arm, down, breathe, and stretch. Try to keep everything locked out. Notice that the down leg, look at that ankles, dorsiflex, toes pointing toward the sky. We're trying to keep everything in line. Okay. Now the last one we want to do is just going to be a quad to hip stretch, hip flexor stretch. So what we'll do is we're going to start off. I'm wrapping the band around my right foot, and I'm just going to take control here, and then I'm just going to roll over on my belly. Okay, so I've got the band overhead, and all I'm going to do is this time I'm going to put the down leg, I'm going to put the toe into the floor. Okay, so toes in the floor, and then what I'm going to do is pull, and as I pull and add tension, what I'm going to do is press into the floor, but then I'm going to raise that heel. Raise that heel and raise that knee off the ground. Okay, you can hold through the hip flexor, all the way through the quad, and relax. All right, so if you hold here, you get a nice little quad stretch, but if you want to go ahead and take it to the next level, raise that knee off the ground. There you go. So this stretch right here, you'll want to go ahead and do it to the other side. So what we'll do is we'll twist around this way. Let's go here. Left hand, left foot, just like that. Lay it over, above the head, pull, toe into the ground, knees up, and hold, and down. Now you can pulse, or you can choose to hold. All right, but either way you choose, both those would be great. If you got tight hip flexor, that's a great stretch. So just real quick, those 4 to 5 different stretches: hamstring stretch, hip rotators, okay, IT band. Then you're getting that hip to groin area. Then you flip it over and you get the quad and the hip flexor right there in the front. Wonderful stretches for guys that are knocking out sports performance, activity, speed and agility, basketball, multi-directional movement sports where you're nice and low and you're expected to be explosive. Remember, always do your static stretching routines after your activity. Before you start your activity, you should do some type of dynamic warm-up, whether it's A skips, B skips, high knees. You can use the band before. Just try not to hold the positions. You try to use moving positions. Like on the floor, you saw me pulsing up and down. Use the pulsing variations into your dynamic warm-up, and you'll notice that the hips, everything's a lot more loose, and you're ready for movement. Hey, this has been Coach Tim with Creative Dynamic Sports, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.